Hello guys, I'm sorry that this video is late. I was with my family and I really didn't have any time to film, even though I should have really filmed beforehand. But I'm sorry that this video is a day late, but I promise next week's will be on time and I'll try and get back on my schedule. Anyways, today we're going to be telling you guys how to avoid scammers because that's what you guys voted for in the community post. We were actually tied for 3 videos, so you should go back to the community post and vote on which video you want for me to have next week. And from there, I'll just post that video. So we're going to start with how to avoid our scammers now.
My first tip is check trades before you accept. Sometimes jammers will do this sneaky thing where they ask you, can I add some items that I don't want? But then they will actually remove the item that has worth.
So I'm going to show you guys an example of a scam and what I mean in this clip before this on what to look out for. So you see, this person's offering for my Noir Lace cuffs. The best item that they're going to put on there is this beetle set that you can get from the pack runs right now. But then they ask to add some junk to empty out their inventory. No problem, right? I'll just recycle those items for gems. Well, there is a problem. They add their items, but then I go back and make sure to check my trades, what you should be doing. Look, they removed all those beetle items. This is a popular scam that you need to avoid.
My second tip is watch out for newer jammers that have all the good items for their level. For instance, if you see a level 5 with like a double tail, there's obviously something suspicious going on, especially since that's not something you can just go into Explorer and buy. You should always keep your eye out for those people because sometimes it's a middleman account that is used for hacking. You should also not try and mess with these people or try and trade them. Either way, they're doing something that's against the Ammo Jam rules that they're not supposed to be doing. Keep your eye out for these people and don't try and trade them and be under. It's best to just leave them alone or teleport to a different server. If this person is caught doing something suspicious, also report them or block them if they're making you uncomfortable. Overall, just try and stay away from people that have all the good things on their trade list. I'm not going to show you an example because I don't want to target a certain jammer, but just stay away from those people. Don't mess with them. Don't try and undertrade them because they have a good item on their low level. Just leave them alone because it can always be a middleman account that's used for hacking or scamming, and they trade the good items to their main and then delete that account so it doesn't get banned. So just keep your eye out for that. Is always check prices before you buy them. Someone might be advertising something for 20 safs, but it might be 200 or even 2,000 because they're trying to scam you. Just always watch out and pay attention to prices. If you think something's unfairly priced, go to the Explorer and make sure. But someone's shop can be whatever prices they want. So before you buy something, always make sure that it is actually what you're planning on buying. If someone is listing something for gems, make sure it's in there for gems. Sometimes people will do a party where they say that they're going to put stuff in for dirt cheap when they're actually not going to be dirt cheap, and they're going to make you click and buy some things, and then you'll accidentally spend a lot more sapphires than you wanted to. That is why Animal Jam also made this thing where if you go to someone's den and you buy something, gem items will be clear and sapphire items will be blue. I will show you guys an example right now in someone's den. But always make sure that you're checking these before you buy it. So as you can see here, everything is sapphires, so it is blue. If something was gems, it would be not tinted at all and it would just be plain white. Always make sure that you check things before you buy them. Next tip is don't argue with someone over a trade or if you caught them trying to scam you. Just tell them, I see that you're trying to scam me, decline the trade and move on. Never start arguing with someone or screaming in public that they're a scammer. It can be nice to warn other jammers, but sometimes it's just making a scene. Always just make sure that you're checking your trades and worrying about yourself, but never argue with someone. That leads me to my next tip, tip 5. If someone starts spamming you with trades, buddy requests, either turn off your trades and buddy requests or block the jammer. If they're making you uncomfortable, teleport to another server or just log off from the game. Next tip is don't trust trade, even if it's your buddy. Sometimes people say trust trade and then you'll get a good item, but that doesn't make sense. Why can't they just give you the item in what the trust trade is supposed to be? They're doing something suspicious and you might not like what they're doing. Just always make sure you know what someone's doing and that you know their true intent. Once again, if someone in Animal Jam is making you uncomfortable, you can always block them. There's nothing that's stopping you from blocking a jammer. For today, everyone, overall, just avoid fighting with jammers and double check trades before you accept them. Remember, never trust trade, and overall, just try and avoid issues. That is all for today. Subscribe if you're enjoying my videos,
and go enter my giveaway. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Bye!